Hey everybody, this is Steve with Three Fat Truckers. I got Dave and Bill here with me today. How we doing, fellas?
For real.
Wonderful, wonderful day, guys. We're out here at the 2023 MAT Show here in Louisville, Kentucky. We're down here at booth 6057, and we're doing a lovely live cast with
We're
a
feeling no pain.
beautiful lady that we just met. So,
Yeah, we have Tonia here from ORDP, which is Open Road Drivers Plan. How we doing today, Tonia?
We are doing very good, fellas.
Hey, give us a little info about what your company does here.
Awesome. Yep. So we are Open Road Drivers Plan out of Kansas City, Kansas, or Overland Park, Kansas.
they have barbecue there.
We do have pretty good barbecue there. I will admit that.
Dave will be by to see you.
All right. So what we do is we help drivers, owner-operators, and companies when they get tickets. We help to protect their MVRs and their CSA and their PSPs. Once they get tickets, we hire attorneys for them to fight their tickets, and then if they get inspection reports with them, we go ahead and we challenge the inspection reports on the FMCSA website to keep their PSPs down and their company's CSA scores down.
And you guys cover all 48 states?
We cover all 48 states and Canada.
Canada.
We work with a network of attorneys. We have a
You
90.
don't like Mexico?
We don't really deal with Mexico. Not that we don't like them.
See?
Don't you get me into
I
trouble.
don't think she likes Mexico.
This is no go, man.
It's no good,
I
man.
tell you something.
I know.
I am get sick and tired every time I come here, man.
I know. You'll
These
get the
people, they
vaccine.
went.
You
They
didn't know
went
what
to
you
hell.
said to get into, did you?
For you.
Actually, I have a coworker, Selena. She lives in Chihuahua, Mexico.
Oh,
Selena
that's
from
the dumb
Chihuahua.
Selena from Chihuahua.
Oh, we know
Oh, we have
Selena
to-
from a
man.
Chihuahua.
That's a good time, yeah.
She's awesome.
Well, all your services, as far as what you offer, give us a little rundown as far as all the products you do carry. I mean, you mentioned some there. Is that pretty, I mean, to break it down a little bit more?
Yeah, so we cover anything from speeding tickets to lane violations, overweight citations. We do have some exclusions. We don't cover anything drug or alcohol related.
So no DUIs
No DUIs.
or
OWI.
contraband or anything or
Contraband. We do, however, offer attorney referrals. If you do find yourself in that situation, you call us. We will give you the name and number of an attorney who might be able to help you in those situations.
Hey, man, you're screwed. You need
have
dirty.
over the years here have the speeding tickets sort of starting to have they slowed down any? I mean, back in the day, everybody was just hammered down speed, and with all the trucks anymore being limited on speed and the ELDs everybody's running and stuff that tattles on you for speeding.
They
I mean,
do tattle, but it doesn't stop truckers from doing it. Unfortunately, especially we find a lot of speeding tickets in California
okay.
because
Speed limit's 55.
the speed limit is
Yeah.
55, and
out
the
there.
truckers do see that, the signs say 65, and
Mm-hmm.
they sometimes, especially the newer truckers, they don't realize that they can't go 65.
Now, do you guys, speaking of California, do you guys handle any type of violation tickets and stuff as far as EPA regulations as far as polluting? Because California's big on giving tickets for checking your fuel and
Much exhaust, yeah.
exactly.
We have covered some of those. Those are now starting to roll in. We haven't experienced a lot of
A
them
lot
yet.
I do have a question. Right now, the big thing is our scores. Now,
Yes.
company has a driver score, and now there are individual scores for the drivers, and
Yes.
you can check these. And this is what's becoming a big deal
It
in
is.
how you keep your license and how you get a job, or how the insurance companies will hire you.
Yes.
And that's what it is.
So, in fact, my main job at ORDP is I am the person who challenges the scores for drivers and for the companies. So, let's say you're just an individual driver and owner operator and you can't get hired on because your PSP is too high. So, what you can do is you can get a copy of your MVR or your PSP and send it to me, and I will gladly take a look at it and see if there's any old tickets that you may have that we can get reopened, and see if we can reopen them. Because sometimes you don't think about it and you just pay a ticket.
Sure.
And
So any discrepancies or something, are you able to get that stuff removed from a driver's
yeah,
score?
so if I can get the case reopened and get the ticket dismissed or reduced to let's say it was a speeding ticket, I can sometimes get those reduced to an equipment violation. or a non-point, non-moving violation, and then challenge it on your PSP, your personal score, and then that will get your points down on your safety score, and then a company would be more likely to hire you.
What about companies getting their score down? Are you guys help with that if a company?
Yes.
So
I have companies that will contact me, and I have software that I can use to take a look at their scores, and I can look at them and I can give them some idea of, hey, you're really high in this percentile. Let's take a look and see if I can challenge any of these for you.
I've heard that it's color coded. There's a color coded.
It is color coded.
And what are the good and how is it like green, blue, yellow,
It's
orange?
green, yellow, red.
Green,
Top-like colors.
yellow, red.
Yes.
So it's only 3 colors.
It
You
is.
got 3 chances at
I
that.
got 3 chances.
That's all
Now,
you got.
is it a lengthy process when you open back up a case, far as time? I mean, is it something that's quick or is it drawn out or
It
what?
depends, and every state is different. Unfortunately, it's not. Every state has their own processes, and some courts so one state, different courts can have different processes. So it's a confusing one, which is why drivers.
Oh,
need
you don't.
help.
Now, are these, as far as court-wise, are they usually going through a city or a county, or are they actually going to like the state court for that state, or is it a different
It
process?
just depends where you get pulled over at.
Okay.
In Texas, a lot of the Texas ones are justice of the peace courts. Georgia's a lot of municipal courts. Washington is a lot of municipal or district courts.
Well, like, pick Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, they out there, they're divided into parishes.
They are parishes.
And there could be, in one county, numerous
Yep.
parishes. So
So when you get a ticket in Pennsylvania, they're usually magisterial. I can never say that word right. District judges.
yeah,
So it's MDJ like
magistrate.
36-3-01 or 03 or 04. But we have a network of attorneys, and the great thing about us is we have a 92% success rate of getting things dismissed or reduced.
that's pretty good.
So what I do, or what our team does, is that you send us a picture of your ticket. That's all you have to do. If you have a program with us,
Yeah.
a membership with us, and you get a ticket, you just take a picture of it and you email it to us, and you're like, here's my ticket. We have a network of our attorneys, so we just enter the county and the state, and up in our program or in our system pops up all of the attorneys that we work with that take tickets in that state. We assign one, or we email him and we're like, hey, we have a ticket with this court date in this county, and he'll be like, yep, I'll take it. So we assign it to him. We call you. We say, okay, here's your attorney's information. We pay 100% of your attorney fees. So as long as you're paying your membership fees, you don't pay any attorney fees.
Okay.
So it's kind of like an insurance program,
So it's having somebody on retainer 24/7,
Yeah.
pretty
So
much.
do they pre-trial divert tickets anymore? They
Sometimes.
used to do it pretty heavily, and I think but I know that counties wanted the money and didn't want to give it to the state. Is they're still doing that, or?
That is, but what I have found with a lot of our attorneys, because we have such a wide network of attorneys,
Yes.
that I'll call one of my attorneys and I'm like, hey, I have an attorney, or I have a driver with a ticket in this county, and he's like, oh, I know the prosecutor over there. Let me call him.
Okay.
So that's one of the great benefits, and it saves the truckers time and money.
Sure.
Because first off, you guys are on the road, and if you're
To try
hauling
and show up at a
Pennsylvania
place.
to California, and your
Yeah.
court date's on this date, and you're in California, you can't make that.
Right.
Yep.
Now there is a small amount of courts that still make a trucker show up, even if he has representation.
Really?
Yeah, especially like little tiny courts in like.
They wanna prove-
Atlanta
they wanna-
or
That'd
in
be called
Georgia.
hazard tenant.
Yeah, they want to prove their point. Yeah.
They still want to make
So.
that.
Roscoe
Horrible.
Pico train. Sheriff.
But most of the time, the attorneys can handle it without even going in front of a judge. And it just works well for everybody.
Does the membership go on the size of the fleet?
If a company signs up, yep, there are some discounts.
Some
But our prices are pretty well
straight across the board.
across the board. We do have referral plans. So, like if you were to sign up and then you call in and you sign up and you get your plan, and then you get Dave to sign up, then if you're both signed up
Does
for,
Steve get a cut for me and my plan?
he would. So,
How come I don't get the cut and he's
Well,
got?
You got to get Bill to sign up.
and if you get
It's a
Bill to
pyramid
sign up,
scheme.
then Well,
I
come
ain't
on,
getting no
guys.
beer, Miss Dean.
Come
I want
on,
the
guys.
discount.
But I tell you what, if any of you that are listening right now, if you give us a call and you mention Matt's, that you heard it on this podcast right now, I'm going to give you a month free.
There you go.
Ooh, there you
Trial.
go.
Oh, right on.
And
You
how
know
do they
what?
get a hold of you to be able to order and join?
So what you can do is you can call us at 1-800-977-3977. Ask for Ryan or Tonia, and either one of us will be happy to get you signed up and get you a plan. Or you can go to protectmycdl.com. That is our company's website. You can fill
That's a
out
good
some
website.
information, and we will be more than happy to give you a call back and go over everything with you.
That's
Well, hey.
almost as good as 3 fat truckers.
There you go.
Almost.
Well, hey, Tonya, I want to
you
thank
know.
you for your time today. It was very informative. I wish they had stuff like this 25, 30 years ago.
know.
I mean,
Yeah.
and there might have been something like it, but not to the
But we were
where it's been built to
every
now.
trucking movie out of the 70s, the truck drivers were the bad guys.
Movies.
Right.
They were. We were all rated as the bad guy.
Yeah.
And all we
what?
did is fed everybody.
That's right. You guys
All
keep
we do is
America
feed
going,
everybody.
and all I want to do is help you all stay on the road and keep you guys going and feed your families, because you guys work so hard to feed America, and I want to help you guys.
Well, we're
feed
fat
your
truckers. We're working hard to feed ourselves too. So,
Yeah, we ain't missed many meals over here on this side.
well, hey, I want to thank you for your time today. I hope you guys have a rest of the time here at the show. Enjoy it.
We're having a great time here, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for allowing me
It's
to come
finally
on.
glad to meet you.
Yes, it was
I
very
know
good
it.
to
I
meet
know.
you.
It's good to meet you.